But I want to concentrate on a more positive swimming story. I'm delighted to say I'm joined by Katinka Hosszu from Hungary. She was one of the most successful swimmers in the pool just behind us here. 3 golds,
really
1 silver. Well, you're taking in the view up here for the first time. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about it?
It is pretty cool to be, up here after the games, and I know, how well it went for me and for the Hungarian team. So it's pretty cool to enjoy the view for now.
How was it? Let's take you back. You were one of the first gold medalists. It was in the medley. You're breaking world records. How did it feel? Did you come in confident?
I definitely came in confident. I have never had an Olympic medal before, and then this is my 4th games, and I'm 27 years old. So it's been a really long journey for me. We've been preparing for the first day, the 400 medley, and all that excitement, especially the first day, the first finals, you can feel it in the air. Everyone is super nervous and excited to start out the games well. And, I was able to put that aside and just focus on my lane, and I just was able to focus on what I needed to do.
What changed? Because I don't mean this in a rude way, but I sometimes refer to you as a veteran in the pool because you've been around for so long, and suddenly you seem to have found your form and laid it down to the other swimmers.
Honestly, I think I needed all that to happen and be able to come here and win that gold medal and break the world record the first night. I needed all those failures. I needed to come in 4th place in the London Olympics. I just needed all that to be able to learn that. And coming in at 27 and getting that gold medal, I probably appreciate 100 times more than if I would have gotten in the beginning of my career. In the pool, now I feel like a different person. I am very confident, and when someone is stepping on the block, that's not Katinka Hosszu, it's the Iron Lady.
Yeah, tell me about it. Should I be worried? This is your nickname, of course. Everybody around swimming knows it. The Iron Lady. Am I safe here?
Yeah, if you behave well, then.
I'll never behave.
Okay, then you're safe.
Listen, seriously though, did you feel like can we say that you were a late developer then, perhaps? That you had to, as you say, you came 4th in London. That must have stung really badly for you to come here and to swim so well in Rio.
I definitely needed that. My career just wasn't in a perfect path. I learned swimming from my grandfather. He was actually a swimming coach, and he at the time told me, you lay on the water so perfectly, you could be an Olympic champion one day. And I just went on, and I had a pretty long period of time when I was a teenager, and things weren't going as well for me in the pool. And I went to college and studied, and I was mostly focusing on that. And coming in 4th in London, that really, was really the best thing that ever happened to me. Actually, my coach and husband, Shane, he told me at the time. And
he's here?
Yes. And he, I thought at the time that he was crazy. That how could be that's the best thing. But the past 4 years, I had that extra drive, and I always did those extra laps and extra little things to be able to be here today.
I just want to get your thoughts on, coming into this games, there was a lot of talk about Russia, shouldn't they be allowed? And there's the talk of doping always swirls around swimming. How is it for you as an elite athlete that you can win gold and then you have to take questions about doping immediately afterwards? Does that take something away from it for you?
In the perfect world, that would have nobody would cheat. But I mean, we don't live in the perfect world, so you just have to try to trust in the system that actually works, and whoever cheated, they will be caught, and that's the only way to be able to prepare and compete other athletes.
But how unfair is it for you? Because here you are in Rio, you've competed at the best of your ability, you've won 3 gold medals and a silver, and people will say, oh, how come Katinka's doing so well? And they did say that. So how does that make you feel?
Well, I know for myself that I worked really hard to be here, and I know that I got those gold medals legally, and we're trying to be here and hear the celebration around the medal. It's not, the other things.
Ryan Lochte, I can't, because you swim with him, he's there, he's a big character in the pool. What has he done? I mean, does it surprise you that he's found himself in this trouble?
Well, honestly, it's just I can't really say much about the topic because I don't think I have enough information, and you know, I wasn't involved or I wasn't
Of course, you weren't
present.
involved. I'm just going to try and get an idea of what he's like. Is he the kind of guy that gets himself into trouble?
As far as I can, you know, in the pool, he's very nice and he's very laid back. We don't have a super close relationship, so that's really all I can say.
Can we have a quick look at these medals? Shane's lurking in the corner there. Bring them round, Shane. Let's have a look. They were in. I can't believe your medals were in a backpack. Yeah.
Of course.
Shove the medals in,
yeah,
Shane.
no,
We might need those.
It wasn't.
Let's have a look at these.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't even know how we can show them.
So many golds for Hungary.
Yeah.
You haven't hosted a Games yet, and you were telling me, this is interesting, you're telling me Hungary's won, what, 175 gold medals in its Olympic lifetime, probably more than any other country that hasn't hosted the Games. Do you think you should be hosting a Games?
You know, it would be amazing to swim in front of the home crowd, you know. It is definitely really difficult to host games, I'm sure. And, you know, we would have to look at all those different aspects. But it definitely would be amazing for the athletes to compete in front of the home crowd. I mean, we're going to have FINA World Championships in Budapest next summer. So that should be really exciting, you know, get to be able to compete at home.
What opportunities do these gold medals bring you, do you think, going forward?
Honestly, I came into Rio and I wanted to have fun. I wanted to give my best, and I would have been okay walking away without any medals. I'm really happy how what I have gotten, I have learned throughout my swimming career. So because I'm going home with the medals, I don't expect things to change. I want to keep working. I want to be in 2020, and I still have the motivation. I think I have a lot of things I can still improve on.
OK, stay with us, Katinka, and stay with us on Sport Today, because still to come, we meet the Olympic triathlete from Mauritius who was diagnosed with cancer just 8 months ago.